Today we're going to talk a little bit about vectorizing artwork. What is vector artwork and why is that important for your design? So if you're using any sort of platform like Procreate or drawing apps, the thing is those are usually going to be made in a type of format that's called raster, which if you zoom way in, you'll be able to see all of the little pixels on the edge of that. So you essentially can't scale it up and down. Vector artwork, on the other hand, is sort of like the industry standard for delivering final files to clients. So I'm gonna share some methods that I've learned. So to start off with the obvious, you have image trace, which is the built-in vectorization in Adobe Illustrator. Image trace has pros and cons. Pros of it is it's really quick and easy. The cons are if you're doing anything detailed, it's gonna kind of blow out a lot of those details. There is a little tip that I learned, however, with image trace that makes it a lot better result. If you go into Procreate, you can select the biggest artboard size possible. I do 5,000 by 5,000 pixels. Create a duplicate layer and then enlarge that to as big as it gets and then image trace that. The second is Adobe Fresco. Adobe Fresco is interesting because Fresco has vector brushes, meaning when you're drawing with those brushes, they're already going to be vector files and you don't have to do anything afterwards. The third one is using the pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. You create little anchor points around the design and you kind of go along the entire design, redrawing it with these anchor points. This is really good if you need the most accurate result possible. I might do this on a logo design, especially very minimal logos. I usually would not do that for something like an illustration. Lastly, there's a lot of vectorization platforms out there that you can upload the image and then through whatever software that they use directly vectorize that. The one that I've been using lately is called Vectorizer AI, and that honestly has been like a upgraded image trace for me. There is still some little bugs in there. So yeah, vectorization's tough. Definitely not an expert on it, but those are some of the ways that I've vectorized things over the years. Hopefully that can be a little bit helpful to you if you are struggling to vectorize your artwork. Cheers guys, have a good one.